Here we have a 1972 Chevy Camaro, and this is a really cool car. I love the color on this thing. She fires up with the touch of the key. It's got a column shifter, not a center console. Actually, before I keep going too far, let me stop and put my seatbelt on. It does have seatbelts, which is cool. Alright, here we go. This is a really sharp car. Zero rust. It's basically just got done being completely bumper to bumper driver restoration. It's got a rebuilt Chevy 350. Got a little mild build to it. It's got a sweet shift kit in the automatic transmission. This thing runs out fantastic. I mean, this is daily driver. Power steering. I just put a brand new CD player in it. Lights work, turn signals, brake lights. It's got a fantastic sounding exhaust. I had a nice custom stereo put in, all speakers, and it sounds really great. We'll crank it up here in just a minute. Here we go. It's got a nice crisp shift to it. And it cruises down the road great. Very smooth. I mean, this is a daily driver car, no doubt. It's got a brand new interior. It's got the original dash. It's the only thing that is not brand new. It's got it's just a touch of curling up on the front of it, right there. But other than that, the rest of the interior is brand new. It's got a new headliner, new two-tone seats that look really sharp, new carpet. The idiot lights work on it. When you turn on the key, the oil light comes on and everything. And the fuel gauge works, but the speedometer cable is not hooked up. Like I said, turn signals work. It's a great driving car. It looks fantastic. You don't see this blue very often. It's a beautiful color. The only thing that's missing to me is I'd like to put some stripes on it. Put the stripes on the hood and on the trunk lid, which is really inexpensive. It's not expensive to do. I'll show you when we get out. The guy who painted it, he did a good job. He actually started to put stripes on the hood. He didn't like the way they were turning out, so he sanded it, scuffed it back down, and shot it back to blue. And when he did it, he put it on a little thick, and he got one crack on the hood just in the paint. Which what I would do if I was keeping this car is I'd take it over to my buddy over at Southern Customs, and I'd have him put stripes on it, and then you'd never see that crack in the paint anyways, because you'd clean it up and redo it. But the body on this thing's aero straight. I'll show you under the hood when we get over here to this parking lot where I pull over and show you the car. You could eat off the inner fender wells. I mean, the thing is gorgeous. go ahead and crank up the stereo. Let's see, we got Christmas music. The car runs down the road great. It doesn't wander. I mean, it steers with one finger. Truly, alignment's great on it. It's got brand new tires on it. It's got some nice looking Cracker Super Sport wheels with a nice offset, nice fatty wheels in the back. Just give it a good hot rod look. I'm telling you, if this was my car, the only thing that I would do to it is I'd put those white stripes on it and call it a day. Or maybe black stripes, but I think white stripes will look good with a two-tone interior. You call it a day. I mean, the rest of this car is in great shape. The rear end's in great shape. This is the car, if you're looking for the mechanical turnkey car, this is it. The guy that we got this car from actually has got about 18 Camaros, and he just does this as a hobby, plays with them, owns them, restores them, and he did a really fantastic job on this one. It's got a, like I said, it's got a great sounding exhaust. It's not overboard, but you definitely can rev up the engine. It sounds really good. You hear that? I mean, it sounds like a Camaro should sound. Pop the hood real quick. It's got a really nice looking engine detail. Like I said, these inner fender wells, those are the originals. They're not replacements. They were taken apart. This car was taken apart. I mean, sandblasted. Those were painted. Look amazing. Chevrolet valve covers and air cleaner look really sharp. I mean, it's got a brand new alternator. I mean, the whole engine was just put back together. It's probably got 500, 700 miles on it. You can hear it. This sounds great. Radiator and everything are great. There's really only two imperfections in the paint that I can see. In fact, while I'm in here, let me go ahead and show you the interior real quick. Door panels look really good. Of course, you can take a better inspection in the still photos that I did. The only thing that bums me out a little bit is the column shifter, but it's not really that big a deal. But the two-tone interior looks awesome. These seats are brand new. I mean, this whole interior is brand new. The carpet's brand new. It's got a nice deck in the back. Headliner looks great. Like I said, I had the stereo installed at Fritz Custom Audio. It's a gorgeous blue. I mean, this is kind of like in our family, like the most desirable, coveted color of all cars. I had a Corvette, 70 Corvette, in a similar color to this, and my daughters did not want to get rid of it. It's just absolutely beautiful. Windows roll up and down great. Doors open and close great. Lines on the doors and everything look good. Of course, the windows have the traditional, you know, they're the original windows. They have that traditional bit of scratching look on both sides. Almost every Camaro and Trans Am that I've ever seen has those kind of scratches on the windows, not on the windshield, just on the windows, from just rolling it up and down all over these years. I had a Smokey and Bandit Trans Am, had the same thing. Super straight body. Paint looks really nice. Like I said, they were painting stripes on there. I don't know if you can see, I'm trying to show in the video. You've got one small crack there in the paint, and then you've got one crack here in the paint right there. You can see that. Try and show it with my shadow on there. Other than that, and actually I have the touch-up paint for the car, I believe. Don't hold me to it, but I think I do. Underneath of the car is in great shape. There's a little bit of overspray, but I didn't want to undercoat. I don't ever want to be accused of hiding anything. Very rarely do we ever undercoat unless somebody pays us to do it. It's got a brand new exhaust. Super clean 4 pans.